President Donald Trump is now threatening the state of Colorado with harsh measures. That's all he said, harsh measures. If they do not immediately release a prisoner, a criminal, which is former Colorado election clerk Tina Peters, who is currently serving about 9 years in prison for tampering with the state's voting machines after the 2020 presidential election. So Trump went to Truth Social and wrote, "Free Tina Peters, a brave and innocent patriot who has been tortured by crooked Colorado politicians, including the big mail-in ballots supporting the governor of the state." That didn't even make sense. Let Tina Peters out of jail right now. And here we go. Trump is, once again, calling for the release of criminals out of jail. He's already released criminals. He released all of the January 6th Capitol rioters, so this is not anything new. But, him threatening the state of Colorado, it's kind of new, I suppose. Hey, here we go. Totally on brand because he himself is a criminal. Now, Trump claimed that Peters did nothing wrong and actually accused the Democrats of doing things that were wrong, cheating in the election, with, of course, no evidence to back that up because, let's be honest.
Just forget about the evidence.
Just forget about the evidence, of course, yes. And he added, "She is an old woman and is very sick. If she is not released, I am going to take harsh measures." What? Like what? Like what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Huh? What the hell are you gonna do? All right, what are you gonna send in the military and with your fake ass emergencies? Is that what you're gonna do? Come on, I'm waiting. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, you're gonna cut off the funding for the state now for not releasing a convicted criminal? Because that's what she is. She is a criminal. Look, numerous state audits already confirmed the accuracy of Colorado's 2020 election. Okay, they found absolutely no evidence of fraud. The machine vote counts completely matched the marking on all the paper ballots. There was no fraud there, but there was the tampering of the machines. Not during the election, but afterwards by Tina Peters, who went rooting around in them looking for fraud. Look, in 2021, Peters facilitated unauthorized access to her county's voting systems, which led to some sensitive election data being leaked online on the internet. She had also allowed a county security card to be misused, granting access to the Mesa County election system to an individual connected to the MyPillow CEO, Mike Lindell. Okay? At the end of the day, Peters was found guilty, okay, and convicted by a jury of her peers of 7 out of the 10 charges at her trial. 3 counts of attempting to influence a public official, conspiracy to commit criminal impersonation and official misconduct, violation of duty, and failure to comply with an order by the Secretary of State. The jury did end up acquitting her on the 3 other charges: conspiracy to commit criminal impersonation, and identity theft. Nonetheless, that was enough. 7 out of the 10 charges, and she got sentenced to 9 years in prison. So this was a jury trial. And Donald Trump, though, is saying, I don't care about what a jury of her peers found. Release her or else. Release her or else. I mean, here we are. Here we are. Okay. Oh yeah, no, a jury. I don't like that decision. So I'm just going to completely ignore law. Okay, I don't care about Law and Order, but we don't care. Law and Order is just something we see on TV. It's a TV show. It's not real, according to Trump. Look, again, you know what's funny is that, yes, she did all of this. She gave all that information to Mike Pillow and put it out online. And you know what? You know what the funny part is? They still couldn't prove any fraud. Still couldn't do it. Still couldn't do it. You know why? You know why? We all know why. You can't prove something that didn't happen. Because it didn't happen. There wasn't fraud. Trump, he is out there literally trying to rewrite the history of the 2020 election because he just couldn't handle the fact that he lost. Okay, even after winning in 2024, he still has to go back and say, 2020, I didn't lose it. I didn't lose it. I won it. I actually won it. No, you didn't. And now, in order to do that, he's trying to release the first person that was actually jailed for their efforts to help overturn that election. Okay? Look, in a previous statement, by the way, because he has been calling for Tina Peters' release for some time now. So you ended up having the Colorado Secretary of State, Jenna Griswold, coming out and saying Tina Peters is a criminal who compromised her own voting equipment to try to prove Trump's big lie. Trump is weaponizing the Department of Justice. We cannot allow him to rewrite history or use his lies to create two tiers of justice for the American people. But that's what he's doing, okay? He is absolutely weaponizing the justice system, creating an injustice system, and letting all of his criminal friends to go free. That's what he wants to do, okay? And it is very interesting that this man, who is the supposed law and order guy, I'm for law and order, he's releasing the criminals, protecting the pedos, and weaponizing that justice system against his political opponents. It's almost like he's doing all the things that we said he was going to do if he got back into power, okay? And yet, it's weird because people like me, we were accused the whole time of, you got TDS, you got Trump derangement syndrome. What, you think I want to talk about this asshole every day? You think I want to go out there and do that? I want to talk about people getting health care. I want to talk about getting people child care. I want to talk about affordable housing. I want to talk about policy that actually helps working class people. But instead, I'm talking about this shit, pointing out the absurdity of our president literally threatening entire states with so-called harsh actions if they do not release their convicted criminals. That's what I'm doing here today. All right? That's what we're doing. And this is where we're at in the year 2025. And you know what? This year is stupid. This is stupid. Everything's stupid. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.